Okay, guys, turn around. We're going to start our lesson. Turn around. Okay. I will start when everyone is crisscross applesauce with their hands in their lap. Crisscross applesauce with their hands in their lap. Thank you. Okay, remember earlier today I brought out this prism for you guys to look at, right? And do you guys remember what I did, what we compared it to? Who remembers what we compared it to? Aaliyah.
The light.
Well, we held it up to the light, and we noticed that it made everything what?
Rainbow.
Everything rainbow. And then we were talking about different books, fiction books. And remember, fiction is things that are not real. So we looked at fiction books and we said that a prism can kind of be like fiction books. That when you look through a prism, sometimes things are different. They look a little different, right? So if I would just, right now, you guys are all sitting crisscross applesauce with their hands in your lap, right? And you look like you always look. But then if I look at you through this, oh, well, whoops, right now you're upside down. Well, let's see. Oh, Rainy, she's all rainbowy. And so is Yusra. She's rainbowy. Oh, now she's really tall. Oh, Rainy's really tall and rainbowy. Okay. So, when we look at a prism, I'll wait until we're quiet and we're sitting crisscross applesauce with our hands in our lap. What? Oh, is it rainbow now? So, when we look at certain books, they're kind of like a prism. It's fine, it's fine. They're like a prism, okay? When we read books, they kind of change how we see things, right? Or how we think. And that's called, one of the types of fiction books, put your hands down for a second, put your hands down, is called, I'm going to wait until we're sitting, are called fantasy. Do you guys remember fantasy? Things that cannot happen, that are so out there, right? So unbelievable that there's no way that that can happen, right? Okay, so since yesterday we talked, or earlier today we talked about fiction and how there are different types. Like we said fantasy, what else did we also talk about? Fiction, or fables, you guys remember that? Or, what's the three bears? Fairy tales. Okay. And we also looked at what? We also looked at our picture on the computer. Remember how I took a normal picture? And then what did I do? Angelina. Say it louder. Yep, I took a picture and it looked like a rainbow. So you guys look completely different. So now we're trying to connect all of Prism with books. Okay, so today what I want to do is I want to teach you how to identify fiction books that are fantasy and adventure. Okay, we are going to look at a couple of books, and the first one we're going to look at, and you're going to notice something when I read the book or when I start it.
I see that.
Okay, I'm going to wait until we're sitting crisscross applesauce with our hands in our lap and our eyes over here. Kaylin, you need to look up here. This is really a lot of fun, but you have to listen. Okay? Yes, Kylie. Oh, cool. Okay, so you guys might already know, but you know what? We might do something a little different. Okay? So this is called 7 Sector 7 is the name of the book, and it is by David Weisner. Okay, and looking at the cover, oh, you know what, before we start, I need to give you partners so that when we do turn and talk, you know who your partner is, okay? So we're going to practice really quick. So hold on, I'll tell you who your partners are. Aiden, your partner is Rainy, so just turn to each other, just so that I know you know how to do it. Addison, your partner is Lucas. It's fine. Jeanette, your partner is Angelina Peters. Angelina Cahill, your partner is Yusra. So turn around. Lily, your partner is Hannah. Kaylin, you can turn around to Aaliyah. And then Kylie, your partner is Jalen. Okay, so everybody shake your partner's hand. Okay, so when I say turn to your partners, you turn to your partners. Okay, so everybody turn around. It's okay, she doesn't have to. Okay, so let's look at this again. Jalen and Kylie, turn around. Okay, 7, sector 7. Okay. So right now I'm just going to show you what I do when I look at a book. And I'm trying to figure out if it's fantasy. We know it's fiction, but I need to know, I'm going to try and see if it's fantasy or if it's something that maybe could really happen. And I'm not going to do the whole book on this one. I'm just going to do a couple pages. Okay, so let's look. Okay, so I'm looking here, and I see a tall building. And it looks like it might be a little cloudy outside. Okay, now I'm looking at the next picture, and it's kind of sectioned off. So this must have happened first, then next, then here, and then last. So I look and it looks like there's a school bus down here, right? So on the school bus, I guess everybody's getting off the bus. They must be going to, I don't know, maybe, oh, it says Empire State. So it's a building, I know that it's a building in New York. So they're going to go up the Empire State Building. So he's here, and then they go up in the elevator, and this must be their teacher, and he's waiting for their they're waiting to go up in the elevator. Okay, and right now everything I think is real, right? This is, even though it's fiction, this could all happen, right? Yeah, you could go on a field trip, you could go up the elevator. So far, it looks pretty real. Okay, now look at this page. Okay, oh, they're going to the observatory, which they're going to go up to the top and look out. Okay, it looks like it's really, really foggy or cloudy. Looks like it's really hard to see. Okay, and then on this page, he's looking and he's having a really hard time seeing. So I don't know if maybe he lost his class. Does anybody, before we continue, does anybody notice anything kind of different about this book? Maybe there's something that might be missing, or there's something that's different from this book. Turn to your partner and tell them, just really quick, what you think might be different in this book than some of the other books that we've read before. Okay, wrap up your conversation in 4, 3, 2, 1. 0. Okay, I heard a lot of good conversation and a lot of good thinking. Lucas, you just told me something. What did you tell me about this book?
There's fog inside the building.
Right, and what else? You told me something else.
Oh, and her said there's no words.
There's no words. There are no words in this book. But, what am I doing? I'm looking at the pictures, and I can tell the story through the pictures. And so far, this is a normal story. I mean, this could probably happen anywhere. Yes?
Me and Jalen said there's a fall bird, and he went
Okay, now let's go to the next page. Okay, it's very cloudy. He can't see. He's having a whole lot of trouble seeing. Hold on. Come on in, Joe. And then maybe there's wind. And oops, something's missing. His hat. And now look.
It's the snowman.
Okay, I don't know if it's a snowman. I think maybe it's like a fog
It's a
man
cloud.
or a cloud.
It's a cloud.
And the cloud who has what?
It's
Yeah,
the scarf hat.
right. Could this really happen?
No.
No, because a cloud is not going to be able to talk,
It's a silly cloud.
yeah, or have a mouth or anything like that. Yes.
No. I think I read this book. Yeah, we did. I think we this book too.
Everybody should be looking up here. Yeah, we might have read this. And then on this page, and then I'm going to stop. Then on this page, it's like all the different adventures that him and the cloud do together. So is this fantasy?
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm thinking it's fantasy because there is no way that a cloud is going to take somebody's hat and then talk to them and then make a hat for somebody else.